Hello everyone. In the previous section, we discussed what tokens are. What is a crypto token, and how does it differ from other physical tokens? In this section, we will learn about different tokens built on the Ethereum blockchain. We will also compare them on different parameters. So let's get started. Before moving into different types of tokens, let's discuss the ERC standards and their history. ERC or Ethereum request for comments, as the name suggests, are especially dedicated to Ethereum. ERC standards can be application-level software on Ethereum, as well as token standards, library or package standards, name registries, and much more. Any user can propose a custom-designed ERC, but it is the responsibility of the author to explain and foster support from the community for the protocol. ERC standards are well known for providing protocols for crypto tokens by which an application or a smart contract works in a predictable manner. The well-known and most used ERC standard till date is ERC20 token standard that controls the creation, exchange, and use of Ethereum-based fungible tokens in a complex, free and efficient way. However, Ethereum developers should be aware that the possibility of complications is not zero. We can face issues when we embrace a restricted functionality from each standard, which results in a smart contract that is not compatible with the ERC standards. The ERC standards help Ethereum developers in numerous ways. Such as, they provide libraries that help the developers follow the don't repeat yourself principle. They also help developers in deploying smart contracts that deal with standard applications quickly. Some examples are token contracts, crowd sales, ICO, escrows, and tracking. Apart from these, ERC standards also help in building wizards and oracle networks on top of the smart contract of an application, to provide an easy user experience and better user interfaces as well. To understand the working flow of the ERC, you have to look at the diagram here. This diagram illustrates the creation of ERC standards. In the first process, different developers submit new ERC policies through the Ethereum Improvement Proposal, which is called the EIP in short. After the proposal has been submitted, the Ethereum community reviews the document, and then they may conduct a poll among the members in favor or oppose the revision. After the members vote in favor of the proposal, the developers implement those policies and create new standards. Let us now discuss some of the ERC standards that are widely in use. We will discuss 8 standards out of many. The first topic on our list is the ERC20 standard. ERC20 specifies the functionalities of a fungible token with the highest number of ICOs using it for the token issues built and working on the Ethereum network. A fungible token means any 2 units of any token built on the same network will always have equal value at any instant and can be exchanged for each other. For example, if we consider LockTrip, a decentralized commission-free traveling marketplace, it has LOC tokens that are designed following the ERC20 protocol. So, we can use any LOC token at any time that is worth equal to any other LOC token. It works similarly to any currency. The same value of the coin is applicable to any location in the country where it is made. A dollar bill is always valued as another dollar bill, and the same applies to an ERC token. With the help of the ERC20 standard, building new tokens on Ethereum has become simpler. Next is the ERC223. If you send your tokens built using the basic ERC20 standard to some smart contract which has no functionality written to handle these tokens, it will result in burning of them and there would be no way to get these tokens back. ERC223 aims to limit this action. Using ERC223 standard, a smart contract can be built with the chance to either accept or decline tokens. The smart contract can have a code to decline the ERC223 tokens, and this will not burn them but rather will result in failure of the transaction. The next standard we are going to talk about is ERC721. This is the standard for non-fungible tokens. We will be talking about this standard in detail. Another token standard, ERC864, allows shared ownership of NFTs between different parties. There is ERC865 standard, which is an extension to ERC20 tokens. This allows users to pay gas with a token rather than native coin in a single transaction. It can help in wide adoption of cryptocurrency and improve the user experience for token users. ERC981 is a partial ownership standard that allows users to divide the asset in fungible parts and trade it. This allows the token owner more flexibility with their assets and improves the user experience. ERC1067 allows users to create an upgradable token contract standard, that allows them to introduce new functions to the smart contract after being deployed. This somewhat solves the problem with the rigid and inflexible nature of smart contracts by providing flexible updates. Another popular standard is the ERC 1155. It is a multi-token standard, which allows the user to create and manage multiple tokens with different functionalities under a smart contract, allowing easy deployment as well as maintenance of the tokens. We will cover more on it in this section. After knowing some famous standards in brief, it's time to discuss the most famous ones in detail. So what are the ERC20 standards? ERC20 is the most popular token standard, and most tokens on the Ethereum platform are built using it. It is a fungible token standard that signifies that 2 units of such a token have the same value, and can be interchanged at a given point in time. Fabian Vogelsteller proposed the ERC20 standard in November 2015. It is a token standard that implements an API for tokens within smart contracts. ERC20 protocol intended to solve the issue of compatibility of different coins on the network, provide a base frame for development and improve the overall functioning of the network. The standard token on Ethereum is characterized by the following properties. Makes interchangeable assets. Used on compatible platforms, projects, and exchanges. Guarantees operation with compatible decentralized applications, also known as dApps. Allows functions to transfer tokens and check balance of accounts. Communicates with other currencies, smart contract. After we have understood what ERC20 standards are, let's now learn how to trade the tokens built on top of the ERC20 protocol. Here, it is important to note that ERC20 tokens can be traded on multiple platforms, such as centralized exchanges allow you to trade ERC20 tokens. Decentralized exchanges can also be used to trade ERC20-based tokens. Automated liquidity pool enables users to swap tokens flawlessly using automated market-making algorithms, to conclude the price of buying ERC20 tokens. Let's talk about ERC721 tokens. ERC721 or non-fungible tokens are tokens with unique value to it and are not exchangeable. Being unique makes their ownership more desirable, particularly in the case of highly sought-after tokens. There are multiple functions that can be performed on an ERC721 token to enable interaction with NFTs. The first one is finding the owner address of an ERC721 token. The second is approving the transfer of an ERC721 token. Each address that we want to transfer to is approved before initiating the transfer. The third is checking the approved addresses of an ERC721 token. Fourth is transferring the ERC721 token. ERC721 tokens have also gained their applicability in many domains of the Ethereum ecosystem. Let's discuss some of the domains now. The first domain where ERC721 is heavily used is gaming. ERC721 tokens can be used to represent characters, accessories and in-game products. NFTs can allow users to own in-game products like power-up, in-game user customization, or any other utility and also allow them to transfer it. The second domain we have is collectibles. Due to their unique nature, NFTs can be used to represent collectibles. Examples can be found in many Ethereum-based platforms, which range from fantasy football to digital pets to unique digital avatars. Another domain in the list is utilities. ERC721 or NFT-based access management tokens can enable a whole new field of identity and access management in Web 3.0. An example of this would be Ethereum Name Service, which maps Ethereum address to a readable domains which are in line with ERC721 token standards and can be traded as NFTs. Now, let us discuss the working of the ERC721 token, and how it is traded. ERC721 tokens are similar to ERC20 tokens, as they can be swapped for other tokens or Ether. However, due to the non-fungible nature of ERC721 tokens, there is a difference in how this is accomplished. Automated market-making algorithms and liquidity pools are not feasible methods to trade because all ERC721 tokens have unique features. The standard way to trade ERC721 or non-fungible tokens is auction or trading on peer-to-peer marketplaces particular to NFTs, the largest at the moment being OpenSea. With the emergence of the culture around the NFT and decentralized gaming, an economy specific to NFTs has emerged. Now let us discuss the ERC1155 token. The ERC1155 is a standard proposed by the ERC community which has the capability of changing the landscape of the decentralized apps by its multi-token functionality. It has provided numerous functionalities that help developers in designing applications that will have a better user experience. Like discussed previously, ERC1155 is a token standard like ERC20 or ERC721, but provides a whole different set of functionality, making it unique. But what exactly is ERC1155? Why was it created? What functions does it fulfill, or what improvements does it include? Well, let's discuss all of it, one by one. Developed by Vitek Radomski, Andrew Cook, Philippe Castonguay, James Therian, Eric Benet, and Ronan Sanford, ERC1155 aims to be a standard common for all token types, making it easier to launch and manage multiple tokens using a single contract. This way, the ERC1155 token can perform the same functions of an ERC20 and ERC721 token, or both at the same time. This creates new opportunities and innovation possible in the blockchain space. ERC1155 also helps in improving the functionality of both standards, making them more efficient, redeeming the errors in functionality in the previous ERC20 and ERC721 standards. There can be many use cases for the new ERC1155 token, and some of them are listed below. You can also think of your own use cases that can help in the blockchain space. The first is the ability of ERC1155 standard to allow bulk or massive transfers of the tokens included in the smart contract. If we have a series of NFT tokens or fungible tokens, or both, we can transfer several of these tokens in a single transaction using the same operation. In addition to this, an ERC1155 allows the existence and operation of multiple tokens types on a single instance. That is, an ERC1155 can create one or more fungible tokens or non-fungible tokens all within the same contract, facilitating deployment and programming, and coupled with other standards easy to manage and update. Another important functionality provided by ERC1155 is its compatibility with ERC165, also known as the Standard Detection Interface, in the same system. With this functionality, ERC1155 tokens are capable of detecting the interface of a token and are able to adapt accordingly. This is only possible because of the ERC1155 multi-token nature. The most important feature of the ERC1155 token is its secure token transfer functionality. To ensure the transaction security, the ERC1155 standard specifies an additional functionality to verify the transaction. If the transaction does not validate, then the tokens will be reverted back to the sender. Now, let us compare the ERC721 and ERC1155 standards on different parameters. The two tokens that differ vastly in their functionality. An ERC721 token is created using a single token deployed by a solo contract, while an ERC1155 standard contract can create multiple tokens from a single token. ERC721 is designed for non-fungible tokens, while ERC1155 is capable of creating fungible tokens and non-fungible tokens as well. ERC1155 is more cost-effective as compared to ERC721. ERC721 specifies that only one operation must be performed for a transaction, whereas ERC1155 allows multiple operations for a single transaction. When we compare the storage requirements for the tokens, ERC721 requires more storage than the ERC1155 tokens. In the argument of efficiency, ERC1155 has higher efficiency than ERC721. Ethereum Improvement Proposals, also known as EIPs, are standards that specify new features or processes for Ethereum blockchain. Technical specifications for suggested alterations are included in Ethereum Improvement Proposals, which serve as the community's source of truth. Through the EIP process, network upgrades and applications are discussed and developed for Ethereum. An EIP can be created by any member of the Ethereum community. EIP 1 contains guidelines for writing EIPs. The EIP should provide a brief technical description of the feature and its justification. It is the job of the EIP author to explain their proposal and bring the community together, document differing viewpoints, and gather support in favor of the proposal. Due to the fact that the technical requirements for proposing a well-formed EIP are so high, most authors of EIP were application developers or protocol developers in the past. Now, as we have understood what an EIP is, let's talk about why EIPs matter. EIPs play a pivotal role in governing how changes happen and are documented on Ethereum. People use them to propose, debate, and implement changes. Core EIPs are for introducing low-level protocol modifications that influence consensus and require a network-wide update, as well as ERCs for application standards. For example, standards for creating tokens, like ERC20 or ERC721, allow programs that interface with these tokens to treat them all the same, making it easier to develop interoperable applications. Every network update consists of a collection of EIPs that Ethereum nodes and clients on the network must implement. In order to maintain consensus with other Ethereum mainnet clients, developers must ensure that they have all implemented the required EIPs. Apart from providing a technical definition for improvements, Ethereum improvement proposals are the pillar upon which Ethereum governance is built. Anyone can propose an improvement, and stakeholders will decide whether it should be adopted as a standard or included in a network upgrade. On the other hand, non-core EIPs do not have to be adopted by all nodes. For example, you can design a non-ERC20 token, but core EIPs must be adopted on a broader scale, because all nodes must be updated to stay part of the same network. Thus core EIPs prove to be more sensitive to achieve network-wide consensus and be implemented. That's all for this session.